What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another video. So today we're going to talk about how to build a side hustle while working a 9 to 5. First off, I'm a candle maker as well as a content creator. I've been making candles now for about 5 years. That is literally what I do when I'm not working at work, or even when I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? What I do in my spare time, my part time, and I've made thousands of dollars doing candle making. So if you kind of want to know what my background is, this is what my background is. And so I know a lot of times we are all struggling to make some extra bread now. The way the economy is and all of this, like it's just crazy. So some people are thinking, man, should I get a full-time job? Should I get a part-time job? Should I get a side hustle? Like, I'm going to talk about my experience, and I got 3 ways, maybe 4 ways that you can get a side hustle started today. So without further ado, and make you some money. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is you're going to pick an idea. No, this is not a cliche video like pick an idea, research it in it. No, I'm gonna tell you in depth. So you pick an idea, preferably an idea that has a low barrier to entry. So what low barrier to entry means is like it's an easy idea. So for some people it might be making shirts. For some people it might be making desserts. For some people it might be doing, I've seen people do like freeze dried fruits. I do candles. And whatever. If you don't have an idea, the first thing I would do is go to like your local's farmers market or your local vendor market and see kind of what different booths are up there. See what people sell, during the seasons, different seasons. It could be spring, fall, winter, summer, whatever. See what people sell and then kind of get some ideas of things that you want to start. Like I said, I'm a candle maker. Even when I do different events, there's always candle makers. People always want to buy candles. So do something. You can do something that's fairly common. You're going to have to put your own twist on it, right? But pick an idea, research that idea, see how much the cost is to get into this idea. Is it low? Is it high? I first started candles with less than $100. I think it was like 60, 70 bucks. This is 5 years ago. So, but when I got my first like set of candles, cost me probably less than 200 bucks altogether for everything. So, you pick an idea, then after that, you're gonna use your funding, right? From your 9 to 5, your job. Just put maybe I say 500 bucks. If that's what you got to spend, you might have less than that or whatever. And start to get the equipment that you need, the basic stuff. Don't go get all this stuff. So for me, when I first started candles, I did a double boiler method, which that means I had a pot and a bowl, and I used to melt my wax on there, put my scent in there, stir it up, put it in the jar, and that was my candles. So just the basics. You don't need a lot. You don't need to start with a lot. If you're doing shirts, get a printing press. If you have a printing press, get shirts. You don't need to get 100 t-shirts. You don't need to get 50 t-shirts. Start with like 20 t-shirts, 12 t-shirts, plain t-shirts. You can get them from the store. Your margins might not be good at first, but that's okay. Some people do thrifting where they go and they get stuff, old stuff from thrift stores, and then they resell it, right? So pick whatever it is your idea is going to be. After you pick your idea, use your funding to get your inventory. Basic inventory. Don't get a lot. If you're doing desserts, find like 1 or 2 desserts that you want to get good at. You know what I'm saying? That you can make really well. Like I can make a bomb cake. I can make some bomb brownies. You know what I'm saying? Or three. I say three desserts. Three desserts. If you want to do like juices, okay, I got like a little hot dog stand that I can sell snacks and stuff out of. Whatever it is, right? That's the first thing you're gonna do. You're gonna use the funding. That's the second thing you're gonna do. The third thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go on Facebook Marketplace. Not Facebook Market. You can go on Facebook Marketplace, but you're gonna go on Facebook. You're gonna go look in groups and you're gonna see what events are upcoming in your area. I do a lot of pop-up markets. Some people like pop-up markets, some people don't. I've made upwards to I say $1,000, $1,200 in like two days doing pop-ups. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you is like real stuff that I've done. This is not no fluff. I'm not no guru trying to sell course. I'm just trying to help people. So if this video is helping you right now, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers, man. Like, comment, subscribe, or drop what your best thing is. So you're gonna go on Facebook Marketplace, right? You can set it on. I know a guy who do shirts. He do sell his on Facebook Marketplace too. But in the beginning, I would say focus on one avenue. You can do multiple avenues. If like you're doing shirts, you want to do Facebook Marketplace, you want to do pop-ups, you want to whatever, that's fine. But focus on one thing at a time. A lot of people, they want to start immediately with social media. You can start with social media, but I think it's hard if you don't already have a following or people that want what you're looking for, right? We want to get to where people are that want what we have. Does that make sense what I'm saying? We're not trying to look for people. We're trying to go to where people already are. Looking for people takes too much time. I don't even want to tell you how much time I spent on social media trying to find people who wanted my product instead of going to people who are already looking at it. That's why I say if you go to the vendor markets, you already know what people want, right? You already know what kind of boost people are looking for. So you don't gotta try to make up no okie dokie pahokey. Like you don't gotta try to make up nothing. You can just come in there ready to go. Okay, boom. So now you on Facebook. Look through some groups. I'm in Florida, so they be like Florida events, Texas events, whatever city you in, city events, whatever your biggest city around you is. People got fairgrounds. They do citywide events. They do neighborhood events. They do community events. Find your event. You don't need to pay to play at the beginning. You can, but paying to play, I say that's for the big boys. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know what your margins is, or you don't know how much you need to make a return, you're gonna get out there and you're gonna spend your money and you're gonna lose it. So don't do that. Find something that's free, or find something that's like $30. Most of my vendors is from 30 to $70. I don't think I've ever paid more than $75 for a vendor, and that was 2 days. Most I probably pay is like 150, right? Do one for like free $30 because you want to get your reps in. If you're doing shirts, you don't even need to print no designs. This is what you could do. Go in there, set up a table at the vendor booth. You pay $30 for it. Hey, I got my print press. Hey, I'm doing $20 a shirt. You got 12 shirts back there. People can pick a design. You can make a design, or you can have a book of designs. Like, hey, I seen a guy. He like, man, I got a book of designs. What do you want? Or some people, they can make a graphic. Chat GPT. Hey, make this graphic stencil. Boom, 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 boom. Now you got your graphic. Transfer it. Psst, ha, now you got a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with snacks. If you got 3 desserts, you can go in there and say, hey, this is Daisy's desserts. Set up a tent. People out there, they hot. They want food. You know what I'm saying? Give out some free taste of your cake pops. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, here's a sample cake pops. You want to buy some cake pops? We over here. Like I said, I do candles. I've done this a lot. I've done a lot of pop-ups. Sometimes I made $300. Sometimes I made $500, $600, $700. Sometimes I told you I made like $1,000. Like I'm not. This is not a gimmick. Like this is, and it just depends. Like you have to get in there. You have to get your reps in because sometimes that stuff can be tricky, right? And you got to choose the best vendors, but you figure that out as you go. The first thing you need to do is you need to get in there. See what events you people go to, and then get your foot in there. Now, if you don't have no licensing and stuff like that, not license like insurance or LLC or whatever, don't choose no events where you need no LLCs. You know what I'm saying? And don't do nothing like if you sell food, but you know your food nasty, don't be going up there trying to sell nobody no food and then they come sue you. Don't do that. Do something that you know, hey man, like I ain't gotta worry about nobody getting sick. I ain't gotta worry about nobody getting none of that, right? Do the pop-ups, do Facebook. Look for the groups. Boom, 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 boom. If not, go to your local market. See what they do. How can I get into these markets? The bigger ones you might not be able to get into off rip because they usually have a long wait list. Choose smaller markets. That's okay. Smaller markets you'll probably be able to do more often anyways. So even if you don't make a big amount out the gate, you you'll be a repeat person. So people start to see, oh, you're here every Saturday. Oh, you're here every Wednesday, or you're here every Thursday, or you know what I'm saying? And you build it out like that. Take whatever your profits is from that, put some to the side. That's for more inventory. Don't go and take your money and then spend it. Put some to the side. You can keep money for gas or whatever first, and then you just repeat this process. And this is how you build up to thousands of dollars and $10,000. You might only make $100 at first, $200, $300 at first. That's okay. That's good for you just starting out, not never making nothing before, not having no business, no side hustle. I'm telling you this because I want you to cut through the gimmicks and the bull that people are trying to tell you and get straight to the money. So if this video helps, this is how you start a side hustle while working a 9 to 5. You only need to do this on the weekends. You don't need to spend all week doing it. I don't make candles all week. I don't have time to. I work. You know what I'm saying? Just like you work. I work and then I do other things on the side. And then I make candles on the side And because I've been doing it so long, sometimes when people text me, hey, I need 6 candles, I need this, I can just go home, make them, and then I have them ready for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to, because I've been doing it for a while. So this is how you start the side hustle. If you want some ideas on other side hustles to start, drop it in the comments. I can tell you, I can make a list, or I can tell you other ones that I've seen that people like. But this is for product based mostly. You can do services too. But the setup will be a little different if you're trying to do a service. And with services, it's got to be a service people already want. So that's why I said products, because products I think is a little easier to make certain stuff because all you got to do is get the basics. I seen little girls out there selling candy, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So it doesn't matter no age, and you don't got to be good at first. You get better as you go, but you do need to just show up as yourself. You know, a lot of vendors, I'm gonna tell you this thing too. They need you. They need you. They need whatever you're doing because they don't have no business without you. Does that make some sense? So that's why some pop-ups they might be cheaper because they need to get vendors in the door. So you might be scared, like I might not be good enough. These vendors, they need people like you. Yes, you, Sarah, or whatever your name is. They need you. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, peace.